I am doing a video on these Jordana eyeshadow palettes, and I ordered them a while ago, and I tested them out a little bit, so I thought I would go ahead and do a video and give you guys my thoughts on these palettes. So on the site they do have 8 different palettes. I only picked up 2 of the 8 that they had available. They have a variety of natural, neutral type of shades, and then there's one palette that has a lot of pop of color in it, and these are reminiscent, in my opinion, of the Milani eyeshadow palettes that just came out recently. These retail for $7.99 while the Milani retail for $9.99. The packaging is quite similar. Let me show you. Packaging is quite similar between the two, even on the back. And I've heard that Milani and Jordana are made by the same company, so that might be why they're so similar. I do find that a lot of the Milani products that are out, you can find in the Jordana line of products as well. The Jordana has, in this palette anyway, has a eyeshadow with glitter in it, and it gets all over my face. This one is in the color Mint Condition. This one also has a glittery shade in there as well, but I don't find it that gets all over my face. If I didn't mention, this one is the Plumbelievable eyeshadow palette, and this shade right here, glitter got all over my face, so I'm not really a fan of that. I did use a glitter primer, but it still didn't stick to the eye, so I wasn't really a fan of that from this particular palette. And as you can see, as I mentioned before, the packaging is quite similar, but with the Milani one you get like this little brush here, whereas with the Jordana one you get like this little foam tip here, whatever you want to call it. But this shade in Milani's Plum Basics is the exact same color as the one in the Jordana Plumbelievable. But that seems to be the only shade that I found in these 2 palettes that are the exact same. The matte shades in the Jordana palette are a little bit drier in texture compared to the one in the Milani palette, but they're just as pigmented and they work just as good as the ones in the Milani. I'm not sure if you can find these Jordana palettes in store. I know that you can find the Milani ones in store, but I haven't seen these in store, and I actually had to purchase mine from the Jordana website. So if you were interested in these, then you would definitely have to pick these up from the website. But you do get free shipping if you spend $25 and over. I'm going to go ahead and swatch these for you guys so you can get an idea of what the pigmentation is on these eyeshadows. I do realize that finger swatches are a lot better than, say, with the brush. But as I said before, I've used these and they show up nicely on the eye. So we're going to start with the Plum Basics eyeshadow palette. These don't have any names, they just have numbers. I'm not even gonna go over which number they are. I'm just gonna go ahead and swatch them out this way. So here are the swatches from the Plum Basics palette. As you can see, they're really pigmented. The eyeshadows, the matte eyeshadows in here particularly, are really smooth. Just that I find the Milani ones just to be a tad bit smoother than these. So again, this is from the, did I say Plum Basics? I meant Plumbelievable. Next we have is Mint Condition. I would swatch these colors on the side of my arm, but these are the swatches from the Mint Condition palette. All of the swatches that I've done have been one swipe. I haven't had to go over these several times. So here are the shadows from the Mint Condition palette. And I do have to say, out of the 2 palettes, that I prefer the Mint Condition palette. I just think that these eyeshadows are beautiful and that I don't really have anything quite like them in my collection, so I really do like this palette. I do think Plumbelievable is a beautiful palette as well, but it's so reminiscent of other colors that I have in my collection that I just, me personally, I don't really need it, but I do think it's beautiful and I do recommend it, except for that one shade in the palette. Other than that, all the rest of them are gorgeous. They're very reminiscent of the Milani palette. It's just $2 cheaper. So yeah, those are my thoughts. Hope that you guys found this helpful. I'll catch you guys on my next video. I will be putting up another video. So until then, I'll see you guys later. Peace.